meet
See,
you
now
halfway.
I'm so fascinated to do all of them.
I'm shocked you haven't done anything before because it to me was so similar to mushrooms, but like an explosive new level.
That's what people were saying. They're like,
early
ayahuasca
stages
is
of it.
like the mother of all drugs.
Like before it really kicked in, I'm like, this is similar but even stronger than mushrooms. But that's before it really kicked in.
Yeah. When it starts to kick in, I remember my friend of a friend was like, just go in with your intention, like no resistance, no resistance.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there because if you block it, you can kind of block what happens.
You have to just let it go.
And you're like, just let it go, no resistance. And I'm like, it's starting. Holy shit. Like I can, you see stuff and you're like, what the fuck? But then I found it calming to know that in like 3 or 4 hours, it's over.
That's what I tell everybody about mushrooms. I'm like, it is going to end.
Yeah.
So if you're like, is this going to be, it's 5 hours pretty much max and you'll be back.
But the first night.
So like, don't worry about that. If you're like, has it got, it's like the sun is not up yet. So it's not a new day. So, right. So it hasn't been that much time.
But it's hard to trust that with ayahuasca if you've never done it before on that first night. It's once it's over, you're like, okay, I can go through it. Cause it was hell. I fought with the devil, like, not literally, but things that I saw, like that shit is heavy shit.
My guy was like, when I threw up, that's when it kicks in, right? Or how
pretty much. Yeah.
The other person in my group threw up way before me and was gone. And I'm just kind of having like a mushroom trip. And I'm like, not there. And then I started getting nauseous. And I was like, don't throw up. And then I realized, no, do throw up. Then once I did, the guy was like, well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say like the first night I was like nauseous, throw up. And then the other nights I was like, you know what? I find that it stays in my system longer.
Cooking?
If I don't throw up until I absolutely have to.
Ooh, like an enema.
Like just leave it in there. I want to throw up. Don't do it. And then I would either like shit it out an hour later.
You shit during.
Oh yeah. Wait, you didn't have, how many people were in your group?
Projectile diarrhea? No.
Oh, no, not project. Like you could see, that's the other weird thing. Like if you're wasted, you're like, you could shit on the street if you're that way. I don't know. Yeah. But ayahuasca, it doesn't matter how much you've done. I feel like I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. Like
that was my biggest fear, was that shitting myself.
Like you could literally just be like, I think I need to go to the bathroom. Like you're still like conscious. Like I should go to the bathroom. Like you're not shitting all over people. Like I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought I was going to run into the jungle naked and just start screaming. But you're conscious. You're like, this is crazy. The shit I'm seeing right now is fucking unreal. But I'm going to stop for a second and walk and you're still walking like crazy, like weird because it's dark and everyone around you's throwing up. But
how many people?
I mean, our group was like at least 12 or 10 to 12.
What instructions do they give you for like dealing with other people?
You just, everything's dark. You have your flashlight and you just find like, there's like 8 toilets over there. Everyone has a bucket. Wow. So like you just go do your own thing. You don't talk to anyone. And, but they like some of these places are really good about, I've heard of groups where someone will just start screaming and dancing and trying to get attention.
That'd be lame.
But no one was like that in our group.
My guy was like, hey, it was just 2 of us. It was right post-COVID, so that might have been lucky. Yeah. Because things weren't really open.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a big enough place for 12, 15 people, but it was 2 of us. And they were like, you're on that side of the fire. Don't go to that side. That's your side. Don't talk to that side.
Yeah, don't talk to anyone.
You're on this side. Don't talk to that side. Don't deal with them. You're going to hear shit. Don't get involved. Don't even say how you doing. Are you okay? Don't do any of that. They're on their journey. You're on your journey. Yeah. But what he said was, as soon as I threw up, I like went to there was an exit there and there, just like a hut. Yeah. And then I saw some shit like protecting it for sure. Yeah. Like a veil, like covering the whole hut. And I was like, oh, that's how jaguars don't get in. But like, it wasn't there. And then you're like, oh. So then I threw up. Yeah. He was right there with some water. He was like, don't drink it. Just swish your mouth.
Swish your mouth. You can't, yeah.
And he was like, I mean, I guess in Spanish, I don't know. But he was like, how you feeling? I was like, good. He's like, you having visions? And I was like, it's more mental. Yeah. And he goes, okay, go back in. He goes, fight, be strong and fight.
What does that mean? Like fight what?
The fucking bad spirits are coming.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He goes, you got to fight. I don't know. You got to fight.
Did you drink it? Did you stay awake in the ceremony or did you close your eyes?
So there's the you sit in the. I mean, I'd rather get yours, but you sit in a chair. They fucking do stuff, blow smoke on you, and eventually you drink the thing, and then it's like, all right, now go sit down. You had a little, I wouldn't even call it a yoga mat, just a little beaded mat.
Okay.
With like a shitty like child's pillow.
Okay.
Ratty.
Did you have a bucket to throw up?
I don't remember, but I definitely threw up outside the. I bet they did, because what if I couldn't get to the outside? It'd be nice to have something right there.
Yeah.
Also, if you have 12 people, I don't want to go around anybody. And
that's the part where
I had tons of space.
It was hard to walk, like under the influence.
Oh, I was definitely like walking.
Yes, exactly.
Dark and
yeah.
Where am I going? Yeah.
Yeah, and they can see you, like, you know, the assistants or whatever.
The familiar, I'm calling them.
Yeah, so the familia, so they can see you and they're like, okay, I think Carmen needs help getting to the bathroom. Not like to, go to the bathroom, but just like walking over, or like there were certain colors of flashlights that you were supposed to use, like keep the red light on.
To not disturb people.
And my white light kept coming on. And so they would just come over and like help me. But it was one of those moments, like one of those things where I was like, I'm not going to do this again. Like, I'm going to spend the rest of the week on my diet with my special tea and hang out in the jungle. It's amazing. And by the next night, you're like, I need to keep going. I need to do this again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna go on a journey today, see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today.